Hello there, lovely Gemini, and welcome to your weekly reading with me. My name's Simone, and I'll be doing both a general and a love reading for you for this week. And that is from the 11th to the 17th of October 2021. So I'm just going to start shuffling your cards to get the general energy around your reading. What can Gemini expect for this week, please, universe? What can Gemini expect for this week, please? Now, please keep in mind that this is not a personal reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't, that's okay, but you may also want to have a look at your moon, Venus, or rising sign to get a better idea of what you can expect this week, Gemini. For those of you who are returning, welcome back. You may notice that things look a little bit different around here. I'm just trying something new. And if you are new here, welcome. And I really appreciate everybody that takes the time to watch these readings. Thanks very much. So Gemini, what can you expect this week? Gemini. For Gemini, please. Clear messages, please, universe, for Gemini. Okay. I think we are good to go, Gemini. Let's have a look. Starting out with secrets. So, either you're keeping something hidden or somebody is keeping something from you with that secrets card there. And with the love card, this is probably somebody who you have some kind of a romantic connection to. You might, I think, Gemini, possibly be feeling that maybe they're holding back their feelings or there's something that they're not telling you about the way that they feel, or maybe why they're acting different or why they're holding back there. And with that intuition card, Gemini, I think you're trying to use your intuition to navigate the way. I also feel that it's a lot about trusting yourself and trusting your feelings. So if you think that there are secrets in the situation, secrets in the connection, well then your intuition's probably telling you, warning you and letting you know that it's highly likely that you're right, because it's not often that our intuition is wrong. Moving into the reading, I mean, this may not be exactly about somebody that you have a romantic connection to. It could just be somebody that you really love, Gemini, whether it be a family member or somebody that you're friends with. But this is somebody who you love or you feel like you love. And with that King of Wands here, somebody is emotionally guarded. I do feel that there is a lot of holding back, and it could be because there are secrets there. And with that, the Knight of Pentacles, putting the two together, it's sort of like, to me, this person's holding back. They may have been the one to approach you, or the one to start talking to you in the first place, or, you know, they may have come across as quite stable in the first place. And if this is a romantic situation, I feel like they probably approached you first. But then something's gone wrong here. Something's gone wrong where, you know, you're very much unsure about this person now. You're not sure what you want to be doing with them, Gemini. I feel it's because they hold back so much. You know, maybe you thought that you could have some kind of stability with this person. Maybe that's what they came in offering in the first place. And then something's happened, which has caused you to back away, I feel, or they feel risky. They feel like if you were to push or, you know, try to move forward with the situation, that you'd be taking a big risk or a big gamble. And I feel like you're in a position of, you know, I really like you, I'm interested in you, but at the same time, I'm not sure that I want to do that. I'm not sure that I want to go down that road. It's very much, I like you, but I'm unsure about you. And as I said, this could be a relationship, but it could also be friendship or a family member. It's very much, I like you. I know you're a good person, but I also know that you're holding back on something. I also know that you're maybe keeping something from me. There's something that this person is not telling you. And I feel that the reason they're not telling you is because they're trying to keep they're trying to keep themselves from being hurt, or they're trying to keep their emotions in check. I feel that this person, you know, they like the way that things are at the moment. They're quite happy with the way things are at the moment. And, you know, it would be very hard to get them to open up. Now, you could be dealing with Aries, Taurus, Cancer, Leo. I'm also feeling Scorpio as well. Aries, Taurus, Cancer, Leo, Scorpio is coming up in the energy that I feel here. But I do feel that this person's holding back. You're not trusting them at the moment. I feel like they're not really trusting you, and they are feeling like, you know, everything is just as it should be right now. I don't feel like they don't feel that there's a need for movement, and where you might be wanting to reach out to them, or perhaps you have, you're not liking the way this is going, Gemini, or however it turns out, you're not going to be happy with the outcome. Like, I feel like this person is not going to open up in the way that you want them to. I feel like you may come across some opposition there if you do try to communicate with this person. You've got the Seven of Wands with the Eight of Wands. So, I mean, where you haven't been communicating, you may decide that now is the time. Now I need to be reaching out to this person because you're thinking about them a lot. Now, we've got Mercury in retrograde, and that does often cause people to think about people from their past, or want to reach out to people from their past. A lot of memories come up during when Mercury is in retrograde. A lot of past memories come up, and it's generally thinking about people who we would like to connect with. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Page of Wands there, Gemini, which is telling me that you're keen for some open communication. I feel that you would really like to be able to have a decent discussion with this person. I feel like you'd like to put the past behind you, and you would like to really, just make amends with this person, or just get to a level where you don't have to feel so hesitant about them anymore. Some of you are probably looking for closure as well. I feel like you're looking for that positive communication. You'd like to have a discussion about where things have gone wrong, about why you're a bit hesitant in trusting this person. You guys may have had some kind of argument at some stage as well. And being that your person, I feel, is somebody who sticks to their guns, somebody who, if they've said something in the past, doesn't like to go against what they've said. Even if their situation has changed since then, even if they see things a bit differently, they're not going to contradict themselves. Even if they know that things are different now, they're not going to contradict themselves. They're going to stick by what they said, unfortunately, there, Gemini. Even if you know that they know that what happened in the past, or what they said in the past, was not correct, or it's not valid anymore, they're still going to stick by what they said. They're not going to change their mind about it, or they're not going to tell you that they've changed their mind about it. And then with Temperance, Strength, and the Hanged Man, Gemini, I do feel like you are looking for communication here. I do feel like you want for the situation to become balanced with that Temperance card, because at the moment you're looking for closure. Somebody's looking for closure here, and it's in the way of, you know, it's not so much about what this person says, or like, I think you want to just be able to talk to them again, and whatever comes out of it, well, so be it. And if you've then got to move on, well, you'll move on. But you need some kind of clarity or closure here to be able to get through or get past what has taken place. There are things left unsaid, and I feel that you're waiting to just finish out that chapter in your life. Whether you move forward with this person or not, I feel it's kind of neither here nor there with you, Gemini, but you just want to have a conversation. You want to know what went wrong, or why were you so affected by that thing. I feel like, well, why? Gemini, why were you... Like, I feel like Gemini is saying, why were you so affected? Why were you so upset? The thing that happened, it kind of had not a whole lot to do with you. Like, I feel your person may have overreacted about something. And I feel it was a bit unexpected on your part, Gemini. You didn't expect them to react in the way that they did, or you didn't expect them to cut you off. You didn't expect them to back away. Whatever happened there, it was unexpected for you. And I feel that now you want to finish this. You want to get it done. You want to know exactly where you stand. Some of you have had the conversation already. Some of you are looking to have the conversation. But I feel with that Temperance card, you're just looking to bring things into balance. You want to have the discussion with this person. You're quite aware that this may lead to some kind of an argument or a bit of a battle of words there. You're very aware of that. But I feel like you're feeling good about things now. You've got the Strength card there. I feel you're feeling a bit more confident about having the conversation with this person. And I do feel that you're kind of in two minds again about whether you are to walk away from this person in this situation. With the Five of Cups there, you're not really sure if you should walk away or if you're going to invest any more time into this person, into the connection. As I said, it could be romantic, it could not be. For more of you, Gemini, it is a romantic situation, but for some of you it is not. It's a friend or a family member. But I feel you'll have the discussion. It's going to bring you to a point where you have to just sort of chill about things, Gemini. You're going to get you may or may not get a response. I feel most of you will get a response where you have not completely been cut off. So some of you will get a response, and it's going to have you thinking. It's going to really have you thinking about things. You've got the Queen of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like at the end of the day, as I said earlier, the cards are kind of backing me up here. As I said earlier, it's neither here nor there what this person does at the end. You are concerned that they may say, you know what, no thanks. No thank you. You do have those concerns because this is somebody that you really liked, you really got along with, is somebody who for quite a while there you had this equality between the two of you. I feel that, I say you had this equality between the two of you. It's like you understood each other. But I feel at the same time you were so alike. The two of you were so alike that you butt heads. Your egos clash. And maybe that's what all of this was about. Maybe the person that you're dealing with suggested something to you and you went, yeah, I'm not going to do that. And then they got upset because you were not following their suggestion or direction. And then it's just caused this kind of unnecessary breakdown here. But I feel this is a situation where two people could not agree on something. It's not like somebody else came into the picture and ruined things. It's nothing like that. This is Queen of Swords, King of Swords. I feel like these are two people in the situation who had a hard time agreeing on something. You know, they just could not come to a compromise, or they couldn't understand where each other was coming from or why the other felt the way that they did. But I do feel at the end of the day, you've got that Ten of Pentacles there. Yes, you know, you are looking for long-term stability, Gemini. I feel for a lot of you that's really important, long-term stability. And I do feel that you just want, you're just interested in a better future for yourself. You know, at the end of the day, once all of this is said and done, Gemini, I do feel that all you're interested about is creating a better future for yourself. You know, not all that you're interested about, but the main focus at the moment is creating a better future for yourself. I feel like, you know, you want to, I feel like you want to be emotionally successful. Yes, you know, in a way, money matters. Money matters to everyone. But I feel at the end of the day, you really want to be emotionally successful. You want to be in a place where your emotions are balanced and you're okay with talking about things and discussing your feelings with people and just being honest and not wearing a mask. And I feel that's what you're aiming for in your life, Gemini. So where this person is not on board with that, I feel this person doesn't really understand that, to be honest. And they can't understand how, you know, you just are getting on with things. Yes, you've had this rift in your connection, in your communication, and you've just sort of continued with things. You had a moment, but then you've continued with things. And I feel that this person is really struggling with that. So, you know, when you do approach them or when there's communication, I feel like it's you that approaches them, to be honest, Gemini. But when there is this communication, I feel like it's going to be super hard for them to back down because they realize that they're dealing with somebody who you're the rule maker. And I feel that this person is going to struggle with that, Gemini. They know who they're dealing with. They know that you are to be respected, the Queen of Swords. They know that you're not in a better place than they are, but you're sort of on a higher level. You're on a higher frequency than this person. And I don't think they're very spiritually open. I don't feel they are interested in self-growth and spirituality, which you are, Gemini. You're here watching a reading. You are. You're interested in that stuff. You're interested in the spiritual world. But I feel that this person, the person you're dealing with, is not. Somebody's actually reading about the spiritual world. Somebody is looking into increasing their knowledge. So just learning more about, I don't know, maybe intuition or connecting with spirit guides. Some of you are reading about mediumship. But I feel for most of you, you're reading about the psychic awareness or intuition. A lot of you are really researching and finding your way in the spiritual world at the moment. There are some of you who are already working in the spiritual world, but for many others of you, and somebody's learning about Reiki as well. Very nice. So yeah, a lot of you are opening up your spiritual awareness and you're seeking higher knowledge in that area. And I feel that the person that you're dealing with, Gemini, they are not interested in that sort of thing. So just keep that in mind as well. You know, they're watching you grow. It's like you're glowing and they just can't understand why. Why is Gemini glowing? They're supposed to be miserable without having me in their life. Why are they glowing? So even if you approach this person, you try and talk to this person, I feel like you're going to come across somebody who's quite icy, somebody who doesn't really want to communicate. It might take them a while to respond because they just can't understand. Well, you know, Gemini is making out or looks like they're doing quite okay and everything's going so well. Why are they coming back to me? Why are they coming back to me now? You know, it's just that they're going to have a hard time wrapping their head about it. But I do feel like sometime later, then you will hear from them again. So I feel, Gemini, a lot of you will make contact. This person's going to have a bit of a freak out and try to be really sort of hard or icy about things. And then you mightn't hear from them for a few weeks, even a few months. And then they'll turn up again. They'll need time to process it because I feel they still haven't processed the actual situation. Whereas you just want to know. You just want to know, Gemini, what was the big deal? I feel is the main question. What was the big deal? And for all you Australians watching, somebody is eating Vegemite. How odd. Or you really like Vegemite. Maybe you're making somebody a sandwich. I'm not really sure, but they've just shown me the image of somebody spreading Vegemite onto a piece of toast, I think it is. I can't imagine that anybody anywhere else in the world would be interested in eating Vegemite. So that's why I say that's for my Australian friends. You would know if it's you. If it is you, the universe is just telling you that there's something in this reading that is very specific to you. You may want to go back and rewatch it. I'm not sure. Anyway, we're going to move into the love reading now, Gemini. So what can Gemini expect in love this week, please, universe? For Gemini, please, what can Gemini expect in love this week? So the first row I pull is going to be the current energy around you and your person, Gemini. When I say person, it's whoever you think of first when you think about love, romance, relationships, all those sorts of things. You may or may not be in contact with them at the moment, but it is just whoever you think about first. The second row is your energy, Gemini. The third row is their energy. And the final three cards that I pull is the outcome or what your person is most likely to do. Okay, so for Gemini, please, let's get this going. Wow. Somebody here feels like they are dealing with a soulmate. A soulmate who either this has been going on for quite some time. It probably has, Gemini. You've got the devil there. So this is a very hard bond to detach from. It may feel somewhat toxic, or you may be aware that it is somewhat toxic at the moment. But I do feel that this is somebody or somebody in this connection is looking for long-term stability, or they thought that this was the person they could have the long-term with. But with that Two of Cups, really that tells me that this is, you feel this is a soulmate connection, or they feel that deep soul bond. There is a deep soul bond between the two of you. You can't really read that card wrong. They've got a rainbow. between the two of them. I'm just trying to not get that in the light. They've got a rainbow. They're brewing a rainbow. They're brewing happiness between the two of them. And you can never really deny that in a reading. When you see that card, you know what it means. That is a soul connection. And I feel it's something that's really hard to detach from. Because this is, you thought, or somebody in the connection, we will look into it, somebody in the connection thought that this was going to be their forever person. And now they're not feeling that way. Now it's feeling a little bit toxic. Now there are egos, big egos involved. And I feel like it's gone a little bit skew-if here. So what is going on in Gemini's energy, please? Gemini, you've been manifesting this connection with the Magician. You just want, oh, look at that, Hanged Man and Hanged Man. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. Wowee, Gemini. I feel like you've been really manifesting this connection. I feel like you've been manifesting long-term stability. Actually, I feel like you've been manifesting a soulmate. And I feel that with this person, things are very much out of balance at the moment, and you want to see that come back into balance. I feel that, you're not doing a whole lot of anything in regards to your person at the moment because it's not feeling good right now. You want karma to do its work with that Justice card. That is about karma doing its work, and that's what you're waiting for. You're kind of waiting for the universe to take the wheel here. You're feeling like, you know what, I've done what I can do. I've put some work in. I've worked my magic over here. I've done what I can do. I still feel the connection. Pretty sure my person still feels the connection too. So now I'm just going to wait because the universe is telling me to wait. And I think a lot of you know that the universe is telling you to wait. You've got the Ace of Wands, Temperance again, and the Ace of Pentacles. This is your person's energy. So they feel the connection too, Gemini. They feel the connection too. Wow, you really, things are really out of balance with the two of you at the moment. Justice and Temperance. This has been going on for a while, and I feel like it's going to be some time before your person actually does anything. They're taking their time. My gosh, they are slow with Temperance and the Ace of Pentacles. Your person is slow. They still feel the pull towards you, Gemini, but I cannot at this point tell you that they're actually going to do anything. I feel that they're really thinking about things. There's still a flame burning for you there, Gemini, but they're not going to do anything about it. They're indecisive between the moon and the sun if they should keep to themselves or come on in. Hot and cold between the moon and the sun. They cannot decide what they're going to do with you, Gemini. So at this point, they're doing nothing. You've got the Ace of Pentacles. They've got love to give, but it's like they're rooted to the spot. They're not doing anything about it. So at this point, I feel like they have deep feelings for you, Gemini, but I also feel like they're not doing very much. But let's have a look at the next three cards. What is the outcome here? What is the outcome here? I will be honest, I'm feeling like heavy about this connection. I'm feeling like there is a certain level of toxicity in this connection. Like, somebody's just manipulative. I don't feel it's you, Gemini. I feel like it's your person is a little controlling. And they like to call the shots, and they like to say to you, yes, you can, or no, you can't. And For whatever reason, you know, you've got your own personal reasons there, Gemini, but you go along with that and you really just want to please your person. And I kind of feel like some of you have somebody there who is just always hard to please. Like, you can never please them. You can never make them happy. It doesn't matter what you do. They're always going to have this level of dissatisfaction. Even though this is a soulmate connection, you know, having a soulmate doesn't mean that you're always going to be happy. But I feel like because of events in your person's life, they're very hard to make happy, or they're very hard to satisfy. So I feel this person is always going to have this level of dissatisfaction, Gemini. So, you know, you're putting everything into it to try and make them happy, but it's almost impossible to reach that mark with this person. And I don't know who needed to hear that, but that's a big message, that you will never be able to make this person happy, not because you're not good enough, but because of their past trauma. They cannot find happiness within themselves. So how can they find it with somebody else? They're always going to be dissatisfied no matter what you do. You could give them $1 million and they're still going to be dissatisfied. So just keep that in mind. It will be really hard for some of you to make your person happy, or to feel like the relationship or the connection is successful, because your person's always going to put this little twist on it that makes it feel like you can't live up to their expectations, or you can't do enough to make them happy or keep them happy. Anyway, in the outcome here, Gemini, I do feel like this is a situation that's, at this point, nothing's happening. At this point, somebody is thinking about moving away from the connection. At this point, with the 10 of Wands, 5 of Cups, 4 of Cups, you're going, it's 5 to 4. It's going backwards. So there's some kind of, as I said, I feel there's some kind of communication, as I said in the general part of the reading, but I feel this communication is going to not even bring about a decision. It's just going to bring this nothingness when nothing gets done. You know, looking for closure, feeling sad in this 5 of Cups because things are not working out, you know. I feel really melancholy when I look at this 5 of Cups, thinking about the way that things were, and how you don't have that happiness at the moment. You don't have that person. I feel you're thinking back on a time where things were really good, but now it's feeling lost. It's feeling hopeless. And the thing is that your person's not actually going to be doing much about anything at the moment. With this 4 of Cups, I feel like they have sort of turned away from you, and they're acting or coming across as disinterested in everything at the moment. That's how they're coming across. It doesn't mean, because like I said, they do still have feelings there for you, but they're just doing nothing about it at the moment. I've got to be honest. I don't feel like, you know, even if you jump on in there, Gemini, and you reach out to this person, I don't feel like at this point it's going to get you very far. As I said, most of you can expect that you do not get a reply or a response, or your person's icy, cold, standoffish, and it may take some time once they process everything, because I feel they're a bit of a victim here. Once they can process that and work through that, then you will most likely hear from them again. But at the moment, Gemini, nothing is happening. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, because I know you still feel connected to that person. And yes, you probably are still connected to that person. But right now, as I'm reading the energy this week, they will not be making a move, unfortunately. Gemini, not to say that they never will, but this week, not a whole lot of anything is happening with your person. But thank you so much for watching your reading this week, Gemini. I do appreciate you being here. I also would appreciate if you did get some guidance or clarity from your reading, if you could give me a thumbs up down below, just so that I know that the messages got to the people who need to hear them. I truly appreciate you being here. Good luck, and I'll see you next week. Bye for now, Gemini.